and start with Zoom. Sign in under mine, the TJ at USF, and then the Psalms with a capital P, 48. Then go to the meeting that's scheduled. Like this one will be the Bible study for the night, and then you start that. Once you start up Zoom, the meeting that's go here to participants. This will pop up. There'll be a waiting list. People wanting to come in, just hit admit, and then I should just come down here to this bottom part here and do mute participants upon entry. Allow them to unmute themselves, so that's fine. But sometimes they still will be unmuted, but ideally when they come on, they'll be muted because otherwise they'll be making a lot of noise typically. All right, so as people are coming in, use Google Chrome. Tends to work best with Vimeo, at least that's what I found. Use that to pull up Vimeo, and then you see I have a separate keyboard monitor that I use for the Vimeo. So I have Vimeo on this monitor, and then I have Zoom on this computer screen. So on this one, we'll log into Vimeo. Once you're in Vimeo, go to the live event that you created. Make sure you already created the live event for it. As you see, this one for the night, or for this example, is the Bible study one. So we click on the Bible study one. The screen will pop up. Now, because I've done this on this computer, I don't need to copy this link right here. But if it's your first time on your computer, or sometimes it might just ask you to do it, you might have to copy this link, and this will be used for something else we'll get to. You can copy it just by hitting this, or you can highlight it. You copy that if you need it, and you'll know a little later on. If not, just go to the next over here. All right, this will pop up. Now this will probably say something like it's busy with the other app, which is fine. If you need some more links, you go here to connect RTMP, and then you might need these two links also, but I won't. Hopefully I'll be able to show you that. So for me, after we got Vimeo going on the other computer screen, for this one, before we go live on Vimeo, we'll go to graphics, go to a full screen graphic, and then we'll just make it visible so that when we do go live on Zoom, instead of them seeing our faces, they'll see this, even though we're not live yet. And we have to go live on Zoom, and we'll show you that. It's time to go live. It's best to mute, make sure everybody muted. That way when it pops up on their screens through YouTube and Facebook, they won't hear anything, they'll just see the image that you put on the full screen graphic. All right, so this is how you go live. Go back to Zoom, make sure you're on my sign in. You'll see a thing that says more. And this bottom one here that says live on custom streaming service. You click that. All right, this thing will start doing this little loading thing. Now on mine, since I've done this on this computer a few times, it's just gonna go ahead and start streaming. That's what this window right here pop up. All right, just minimize this. I don't worry about this one. I just kind of go back to this. And then if you look on, see on YouTube and Facebook, this is what they see because we did the full screen graphic on Vimeo. and I'm muted right now, so they can't hear me. But we're going live. Now I'm gonna show you what it look like if this doesn't pop up right away. You have to use those links that I told you about. All right, if this page pops up, I'm gonna tell you what links you need to put in these boxes here. So the very bottom one, the very bottom one that says live stream page URL, you'll get that back on Vimeo. So you go back to Vimeo. You might have to go back into the live event you created for the particular broadcast you're gonna make. For that one is the Bible study. If you rewind, you'll see which one I'm talking about. That first link, you highlight it, come back to this tab, and you put it in the bottom one here that says live stream page URL. All right. Go back to Vimeo. Top right hand corner, go to next. All right. And then remember where I said connect RTMP, you click on that tab. And those next two links, you're going to come back to this page and put those next two links in their appropriate spaces for the top two on this page right here. And then after that, you go down to the bottom of this page right here where it says go live, and you go live. Now you're going to be broadcasting. You probably only have to do that way one time. Like I said, since I broadcasted on my computer several times, I don't have to do that anymore. So you probably be the same for you. And then once you start the actual broadcast, come up here, of course, the lower thirds. To take that off the full screen. The people on Zoom won't see the graphic, but the people on Facebook and YouTube will see it. You can change the graphics and stuff. All right, back in Zoom, something like two views. Gallery view, everybody on Zoom will be shown at the same time, or speaker view, which is what is on now. Only the person with the audio is coming out of will be shown. So if you have everybody else muted, the only person to be shown will be the one screen there. And that's what you see on Zoom.